What's up, guys? Happy New Year. I'm just here to give you some quick updates for 2018 for built-in greatness, things that we're going to get into. 2017 was a great year for us, even though we only started at about the September marks. We only had like 3 months of 2017, but we really did a lot of good things. I feel like 2018 is going to be even bigger. I got some great ideas that I want to get into, so I'm going to break down a couple of those for you in this video now. I'm really excited for them, and I hope you are too. Alright, so the first thing on the agenda today is videos. So, Built-in Greatness will be starting a YouTube channel. Some of the inspiration behind that. So, while the short stories were doing really good and garnering a lot of support, people really tying into the stories and getting touched by the stories, which is exactly what it's supposed to do. It was voiced to me by more than a few people that, some of the short story releases, some of the parts were a little too short. And so I understand that because some of the reasoning behind that, like some of my stories will be between 7, 10, maybe even 12 pages. And releasing all of that at one time, it's highly unlikely that anybody's going to read through 12 pages worth of material, no matter how good the story is. So what I wanted to do was to extend it out and release them in parts, break it down, make it manageable, so that you could come in, get your 2 to 5 minutes worth of reading, and then go ahead about your day. I don't want to take up too much of your time. So in doing so, I cut some of them a little shorter. Some of them had some suspense, leave you on edge before the next release. And some people that they didn't like that feeling. So I started thinking, brainstorming on different ideas as to what I could do to bridge that gap a little bit. Not release a 12-page story, but at the same time have something that's longer than about 3 or 4 paragraphs. And I feel like God inspired me to do videos. So what format will the videos take? Just like with the short stories, it's gonna be pretty open. The idea itself is kind of broad right now. Essentially, I want to just take topics that I find interesting, or that the people who are interested in look at the site, readers, subscribers, whatever, find interesting, and that they send me, and just discuss them, just talk about them in front of you on camera, and to give the Christian perspective, and as well as my perspective on camera. I feel like there's a lot of topics that I want to touch on, that I talk to my friends about. They probably heard me talking about them 1,000 times, but definitely getting that out there. And I feel like I watch a lot of Facebook and YouTube videos, and I see a lot of intelligent individuals speaking very profoundly, very eloquently in front of camera, and catching my interest, but they don't have the Christian perspective, and so I kind of want to fill that void. So what better way to have something longer than a short story, and fill the void of the Christian perspective on the social media platforms than to put a video out. So it's not going to be anything crazy. I'm not going to be sitting there acting out a script, or garnering things for likes and posts and stuff like that. Nah, it's going to be the real, the usual. It's going to be me sitting here talking. I'm going to have probably some music. Hopefully what I would like to do is to bring other people in the video, and we sit down and have a discussion or open platform of talking. I think that would be really dope in the future, but for now, it'll just be me talking. And I would like for y'all to get excited and acclimated about the topics that I talk about, and give your perspective in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let's open up a discussion in the comments as well. Maybe I can even respond to a couple of the comments and videos, and that way we can keep a platform growing. We'll be able to touch and reach people from the videos themselves. So that's the direction that I'm going. It could change at any given point in time. It could move into something else. Right now, this is a really open idea, and I'm really open to other people, pitching ideas or telling me something that they would like to see. So that's just where we're going to go for the start of 2018. Is we're going to start with the YouTube channel. So please, when that comes up, you'll definitely get a link or a post on social media, something like some notification. So definitely go find that, and when you do find it, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your family, share it. Let's grow this thing. So the next update, apparel. So the apparel obviously is not a focal point, but we do want to make a bigger impact. 2017 was the start, just to kind of fill it out, and we started off really great, started off really well. with the black and white built-in greatness shirts. So we decided to add to our repertoire, and we added some colorways. So one of those being the white and gold built-in greatness shirt, and we also have the black and the blue built-in greatness shirt. But those are all one design. So 2017, that was a great filler out to get a couple orders on that, get those sent out. That was really a good feeling. However, I would like to add to the catalog of products that we have. Some ideas that I have, I want to add a dry fit shirt, something tailored around obviously the first story with the leg injury, me playing basketball. So having a dry fit shirt, but not something that you only could wear in the gym, that you can wear anywhere, but it's just a really nice shirt. So I have some ideas for that. Also hoodies. I'm in love with hoodies. I love hoodies. They just have a great feel to them. You can wear them anywhere. You wear them in the cold, wear them in the nice weather in between. So I want to add hoodies to the repertoire, to the catalog. And finally, another idea is dad hats. I love dad hats too. I didn't really wear them much this year. I don't know what that was, but I love dad hats, and I would love to have some built-in greatness dad hats. Also, all of these editions won't have the same design. Like, you won't see this same design on the other apparel coming out. We're gonna have more new designs coming in that we're working up and that we're getting ready. So I might even put out a teaser of the design, not on the shirt, but like just what the design is, just to see how y'all like it, to see if I'm on the right track, because I love all types of feedback, good or bad, because I learn, because this is a learning point. So definitely 2018, we trying to up the ante with the apparel. I would like to get that started. Now, don't quote me on this date, but I would like to get that started by March, right around that springtime. So late March, early April time frame. Hopefully look out for some new apparel, subscribe so you can get that notification when it comes out earlier than everybody else. But yes, look for that in 2018. So that's it for updates at this point in time. We definitely have some other things that I'm thinking about idea wise for later in 2018, but the videos and the apparel are things that we're going to be moving into now and in the next couple of months. So I wanted to get that out to you right now so you can get prepared and ready for that as that's coming up now. And finally, I just want to say to the people who subscribe to our email list, to the people who religiously come back to the site and look at the different parts and the different stories and the different posts, to the people who hit me up on their own time and tell me words of encouragement or how the stories have impacted them or inspired them in some way, I just want to say thank you. Back when I came up with this idea, the guy was telling me what he wanted me to do, and he was listing it out. And I mean, if anybody's known me for more than about a year, maybe a year and a half time, you know I adamantly speak about entrepreneurship and starting your own thing, but the things that I've been speaking about moving into had nothing to do with this. So when he put this on my plate to get started with now, I have to say that there was some fear about how it would be perceived, how the stories would take hold, how people would find any interest in what I was saying. And to see that some people have been impacted is really uplifting to me. It's actually inspired me, and you're keeping me wanting to keep going and come up with new things for y'all and come up with things that will keep y'all interested. So I just want to say thank you. Y'all have fueled my fire for sure. And we're going to hit 2018 in stride. I feel like there's going to be a lot of blessings coming in 2018. God's going to do a lot of wondrous things, and I'm just excited to see. So let's go ahead and touch more people, impact more people, send out more positive vibes. So please keep coming back to the site. Tell your friends, tell your family, share it, give us a shout out, all of that good stuff, man. We love it. We appreciate it. We wouldn't be here without y'all. And so I just want to send that thank you. So I love y'all. And please stay in tune. Before I forget, I didn't do this on the last video. I want to do it on this one because I always talk about putting back into positive movements and other positive people, and starting a community of positivity. And I feel like I need to do that. I was talking to a friend this past weekend, and he made this one statement, and it was very profound. It was like so simple. We all talk about it every day, but it's so profound when it hit me. But he was just like, everybody eats. And so, I want to keep that same mythology, that same positive energy. And I'm going to shout out a couple people right now who've been doing their thing, killing it. Some, you know, inspiring me to do what I'm doing. And they got their own brand and their own name and their own company. And I just find that so dope. So I'm going to put their, you know, information in the description or in the comments below. So you can please go check them out. Not saying you got to go buy anything, but please go check them out. Look at their stuff, because they really got some positive stuff that they're getting into as well. So first up, my boy Sebastian Jordan, part owner of Reborn Kings. He's been doing it for about 4.5, 5 years now. That's my brother. We've been rocking since, you know, the little kid days. But man, he's really been an inspiration. Definitely been a light and somewhat of a person that I look for advice when I'm, you know, doing things on the site or on the website or whatever. He's been with this idea since the beginning of the idea in June or July. And so I want to shout him out. So Reborn Kings, go look at that. They got some fire apparel on that site. I know I gotta go re-up on some Reborn Kings apparel, but definitely go check out his site. Next up, we got my boy Delano Morgan. That's my brother from New York, man. He just dropped his first single. It was at the 26th, the day after Christmas, All Day. It is pure fire. If you follow me on Snapchat, you've definitely seen me riding to it. I'm playing it. It's on iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, Google Play. It's on all the streaming sites. So please, if you have any of those accounts already, it don't hurt to just listen to the song and see if you like it. Who knows? You might have to see a playlist, but it's definitely a hitter. He's got some more fire coming out, so I'm definitely gonna put the link to the song. They're working on their website, so I'll have the website for y'all at a later video. But definitely go get that boy stuff, man. It's fire. And last but certainly not least, I want to give a shout out to my boy Dave in there, like another guy I've been rocking with since the diaper days. That's my brother right there. He's a producer. He's been doing his thing. He's got his own label that he set up, and he put out a track last year around October, I want to say, yeah, around October, on his birthday, called Love Savage. Did a track for a female artist named Gianna. And for my ladies out there, you know, I played it for a couple people up in New York, and they went and bought the joint. So, you know, again, you might say that I'm biased because I know these people, but I'm trying to tell you, man, they have some really empowering stuff. They got some fire stuff that they're putting out, and they're also God inspired and God driven as well. So I want you to go check out that single, Love Savage. It's on Apple iTunes, the stream. It's on Tidal, and it's on stuff on Spotify. So if you have any of those streaming sites, go ahead and just give it a listen. See if you like it for me. I'm gonna put the link to all of that again below. Just go check that joint out, man. But for my ladies, I'm telling you, that's a song y'all gonna be loving. That song. It's definitely for y'all. So with that, you know, again, love y'all. See you on the next video.